The Syracuse Peace Council has been around since 1936. It's the oldest continuously running autonomous grassroots peace and social justice organization in the country, and really focuses on anti-war, nonviolence, and making the connections between social justice issues, militarism, and peace. My name is Jessica Maxwell. I'm a staff person at the Syracuse Peace Council and have been for the last 5 or 6 years. Yeah, the Strike for Peace annual Bowlathon fundraiser is one of the regular events we do during the year to both bring in some new people, have some fun, but also generate fundraising for the Peace Council, because we survive on the donations of our members and the support of the community. We don't get a lot of big grants, so we really do grassroots fundraising efforts, and the Bowlathon has been one of our most stable events that we have on an annual basis. It had been going earlier in the Peace Council's history and then stopped for a while, and we picked it back up again in 2003, I think. So we've been doing it now for 5 or 6 years again. Most of the events we do are more political, but we really try to have fundraisers that also have a kind of a political element, but also an element of celebration and fun. And we need to bring in funding to do the work that we do, and so it's one of the regular events that we hold that actually generates a portion of our budget for the year. We have held it at a number of different places. We have been up in Mattydale at the bowling alley up there. We've gone to Bowlmore in East Syracuse. The last 2 years we've been at Flamingo Bowl in Liverpool, and that's actually worked out really well for us, partly because of the size, but also because the staff there has been really welcoming and easy to work with, and so for the short term, that's where we foresee being. I think it stands out a little bit among Peace Council events, partly because it's so family friendly, and there's only a handful of things that we do, I think, that really appeal to families and kids in particular. I think the Plowshares Crafts Fair does, and I think the Bowlathon does, and I think that really shows in who comes. We get a lot of young people, a lot of children, and a lot of families who participate. People come and bowl 2 games. There's always prizes and raffles and things that happen while people are there. We put all the Peace Council teams on lanes next to each other in the bowling alley, and usually we start around 1 and we go till about 5 in the afternoon. There are a variety of prizes. A lot of them are a little quirky, not as traditionally score-based, although there is a prize for the high scorer. But there's also prizes for best costume, best team name, biggest age diversity on a team, things that are more reflect some of the values that we want to promote with the event. And this year was great. We had increased the number of teams who participated and increased the amount of money we made. I mean, obviously fundraising is a goal, and so generating some funds for our work that's the reason why it came about. But we try not to do ever fundraising events that are just about raising money. So I think the other things that we hope to do with the Bowlathon is to bring in some new people. It's a really accessible event. You don't have to know a lot to participate. You don't even have to have done anything with the Peace Council before, and so I think it's an outreach event for us that brings in new people, hopefully. Well, I think one of the things that's great about doing it as bowling is everybody can do it. It's not everybody can roll the ball, and not everybody's great at it, but everybody can come and have a good time. It's very accessible. It's we had people from Arise, people in wheelchairs have come to participate. It's really accessible to all different kinds of people, and I think that's something that's important to the Peace Council. In all of our events, we try and do them in a way to maximize participation from different people. We hope they have fun. We hope that it strengthens their connection to the Peace Council, whether they're a regular member or whether they're somebody who's just checking it out for the first time. We hope that it makes them feel, come away with a positive feeling about the Peace Council, wanting to stay connected, feeling energized, and hopefully feeling like they had a good time. We set up an informational table as well as a merchandise table with buttons and bumper stickers like we do at other tabling events. We also do a 50-50 raffle, one each session, morning and afternoon. And there's also a prize table, and so I think those are the kind of elements throughout the day that help make it a little more fun. The team that was looking for their bailout this year, that was kind of a funny costume. They had taped hands onto their suit jackets looking for a handout. That was sort of creative. And part of that's, just getting people to loosen up, to have a little fun. Yeah, I think it makes the whole thing a little more enjoyable for everybody. Well, last year, when we got there to start our Bowlathon event, there was actually a league that was meeting in the sort of lounge area of the bowling alley, and they had ordered a whole slew of pizzas for their league members and had like all these large pizzas left over, and so just brought them out and donated them to our group that was there bowling. That was kind of fun. I mean, and then, so it's nice, I think, part of why we've divided into 2 sessions is because we kind of like not having the whole alley to ourselves, but having some random people be there as well. And we also had a person this year who wasn't with our group who had seen some of the prizes on the prize table that included kind of posters and bumper stickers, and asked if she could buy some stuff because she really liked it. So it's nice to have that interaction with the non-Peace Council people who happen to be at the alley. People who are interested should get in touch with the Peace Council. They can always call us at our office, which is 315-472-5478. We also, as soon as we know when it's going to be happening, we get the information on our website, which is www.peacecouncil.net. And that's, those are probably the 2 easiest ways for people to get in touch with us. It's a lot of fun. Everybody who participates always says, wow, I had a really great time. So I would say definitely do it. It's always a good time. It's never hard to find people who want to sign up. All it takes is that first person to say, I want to have a team, and then other people just fall right into place. It's never that hard to really pull it together. So I would say do it.